Hello, all. This is going to be a reading for the journey, the spiritual journey, the twin flame journey, whatever it is you want to call it. The energies have been really wild lately. I've just been getting so many downloads and channeled messages and different themes, but I'm just going to go ahead and get into the reading. I was just looking up about the new moon on the 28th, which is in Leo, and then we're heading into Leo season, which presents the grand 8-8 that everyone always talks about. So you could just notice a lot of themes going on lately. Trust your intuition, okay? You're going to start to be getting confirmation about things you intuitively feel about people and dynamics. Other people are going to kind of confirm things in roundabout ways, so that's coming through. There's a lot of different things. Just trusting yourself and imbalanced relationships where we're just going to get to the point where we're no longer able to give to these dynamics because we're dishonoring ourselves, okay? We are definitely facing a lot of our childhood wounds right now, and something that's been coming through a lot is try to see things through your wise self versus your wounded self, okay? So it's almost like take the glasses off. If you're viewing things from a wounded perspective, we're also being led to view things from a more compassionate perspective, less reactive, okay? So if you feel like people are doing things that are triggering you, we're really being called to try to not react and to try to, we can be compassionate but also have boundaries, understand that people are just suffering and they're going through their own things, but also you're not a punching bag, but you don't have to feed into their energy. You don't have to engage in the battle, okay? All right. So I'm gonna I don't want to get too, look at this. I literally just said this. Yeah, there's a lot about childhood stuff, childhood fears that are coming up, childhood wounds of needs that weren't met, or just revisiting your inner child and realizing this is where they need comfort around, instead of viewing things from this perspective of victimization. View it as an opportunity to now be present with your inner child and really listen to them and let go of blame, let go of it was their fault, it was this person's fault, it was that circumstance's fault, and know that this is just an opportunity for you guys to sit with that part of you, hear and listen and acknowledge it, but try to have a more neutral stance about it, instead of, because as a child, it was painful, but now that you're an adult, you can process it differently. And we're realizing, that we deserve to be heard, to be seen, to be validated, and whatever ways we were shamed or told that our feelings were invalid, we're really being given the opportunity by the divine right now to be there for ourselves. Look at this. It's so interesting because last night I had a dream about green. It's my favorite color, but this is so strange because it was like I was moving into a new house and the person was decorating everything green, and so that's lusciousness, that's life, that's nature, that's I feel like we're giving life and breath to these things that were maybe dead in us for a long time. And this could also be painful. So if perhaps I am going to get into the divine masculine, feelings that you were never able to process or acknowledge or grieve when it came to your divine masculine, okay? I did make this really long video explaining current things that have happened on my journey, but I don't want to really get into it. But one thing I did say was in the beginning, I had a lot of things that I was going through, and at the time I didn't have the support or the people around me that kind of allowed me to go through that, what I needed to go through. I was shamed and blamed for a lot of things, and so I was really vulnerable. I was vulnerable because of what I was going through, and then I already had vulnerability. So it's we're being called to be soft and gentle with ourselves, no matter how much we're feeling like we're criticized or other people are name calling us. This is us just embracing this really feminine, beautiful energy of almost being like a mother or a father to ourselves, being soft, being gentle. And if others are not in that energy, that's okay, okay? But we are learning to embrace the softness and the gentleness and the kindness within ourselves. And we have full moon completion. So we did just have this really powerful super moon. Something could have ended. There could have been something that was wrapped up here, okay? Let's see, I want to get clarity. Let's get clarity on that full moon. What is the clarity on the full moon? Earth magic. Okay. It's interesting because sometimes things happen on our journey and we see it as, oh my God, now it's over. Okay, something happens that seems really like the end, like it's over now. Like now there's no chance, whatever I wanted, whatever I thought could happen, actually it's done. And sometimes I hear from feminines and they're like, well, when someone says to me, okay, there's certain things where people say to me and I could hear their inner parent disciplining them and not allowing them to experience the wonder and the optimistic outlook that their inner child needed to believe in magic, okay? That disciplinary and that harsh, like, well, I guess it's over. I just need to say it is what it is. That's not what your spirit wants you to do. I'm not going to be that person that says, yep, just let it go. Like, I hate when people say that because what people really need is the opportunity to embrace their heart's desires and not to inflict that on anyone else, but to know that it's okay to still believe. It's okay to not really have all the answers. It's okay to, even if things on a 3D level seem hopeless, that's what faith and hope is for. Faith, love, pixie dust, whatever Tinkerbell says. So we're being called to have that imagination again and like that wonder that a child has, and just to keep believing no matter how bleak any situation is. Being negative, being like fatalistic, or not even fatalistic, but having that very rigid mentality isn't going to get us anywhere. So we're being encouraged to don't stop believing, okay, to keep believing and to keep trusting our inner heart's desires, and to keep knowing what we feel and what we want and what we desire does matter to the divine, and we're not being denied anything that's necessary for us. We're just possibly being delayed, or we are learning lessons in the meantime, okay? All right, so let's see where the masculine's at currently. I love this beautiful energy, though, the completion. We are completing this cycle where we also like banged our head against the wall, in the sense where like we felt like we couldn't change our narrative or our paradigm, or we were stuck in old patterns. We're releasing that and giving ourselves permission to grow, to change, to evolve, to breathe new life into our ways of being, okay? We really are stepping into like a new earth. All right, so where's the masculine, the divine masculine at here? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, I've been getting this a lot lately. Like the masculine has a lot of anxiety. Could be relating to people with work. Could be relating to not being truthful. It could be a third party. Could be you and another person where they just weren't able to be honest or work out a way that feels like, you know, if the masculine did have to let you down, I feel like it could have really triggered their people-pleasing ways as well. They wanted everything to be hunky-dory, but they can't have their cake and to eat it too, I'm hearing as well. But so it feels kind of like they didn't really get what they wanted out of a third-party situation here. Interesting. What is this Three of Pentacles about? Because they weren't honest either with themselves or with the people around them, and it's keeping them up at night, to be honest. Yeah, so I don't feel like they feel like they prospered from this. This is Sagittarius energy. I feel like in a weird way they feel There's also a contract here that they have to sign, that they're signing. You see, there's two people. It's almost like two people together and one person on the outside, but it's almost like there's something with a contract. Could be the karmic contract, or that it's not sitting right with them. Yeah, you see karmic here, karma. They don't feel happy about the outcome, I'm hearing. They also feel like they've lost options, they've lost optimism, they've lost... I'm also hearing, you've lost that love and feeling. Okay. They could feel like they're losing the feminine's love and feeling. 6 of Swords and 10 of Wands. I'm hearing that there's something they'd like to revisit in the past to heal, but now time has run out. It's like now it's too late. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Well, we really did try to make it. Okay, let's see what this 6 of Swords is about. I'm going to shift gears and just use another tarot deck. Something inside has died and I can't hide it, I just can't hide. So I kind of was just talking more about the general spiritual journey, but then I shifted here into the Divine Masculine. So what is the 6 of Swords about and the 10 of... the past... So I don't see 6 of Swords as the past card. I do feel it's like moving forward. But with the 10 of Wands, I feel like something about the past is very unsettling to them. Like something they feel like is unfinished business or unhealed or unresolved within them. Yeah, it's imbalance. We had Temperance reverse and Justice reverse. Both imbalance cards, Sagittarius and Libra energy. They don't feel it, and that's a lack of healing. It's a lack of healing themselves. Perhaps, look at this Justice upright. This is their ultimate desire, is to heal something, to bring karmic balance. I feel like the Lovers is going to come up next. But let's see. It's something to do with love. 5 of Swords reversed. So 5 of Swords is a card of like a battle and like an ego battle. And also like I feel... where one person has to win. I feel in a weird way they feel like nobody's really won here. Your masculine could have even said things like that to you, like they feel hopeless. What is this about? The Star, like no one really won here, because while we have Scorpio energy, death, while they may seem to be getting what they want, I feel like they left this feeling very look at the Lovers came up, guys. I know it's like not, it didn't come up right away, but there are like this many cards left and the Lovers came through, okay? The Lovers reversed and 6 of Wands. They don't feel like what they got out of this was a success, okay? Although 6 of Wands is success, is ego, but it's like, oh, you know what I just heard? I had to lose you to love me. And that's hard for them, okay? I do feel in a weird way they're trying to release themselves from the shackles of this dynamic, but it's not as easy as you guys think it is for them, okay? Wow, I can't believe that I had to lose you to love me. That's also what you guys had to go through as well. Okay, let's get from Carrie from Celestial Forecast, Heart and Soul Love Oracle. What do they want to say from the bottom of their heart? Divine Masculine, cleanse. This is what I'm saying, like they want to heal things. They want to clear the air as well. Cozy. I don't take oracle cards reversed, so just don't know these are diversity. Let's get one more. Insignificant, okay? I feel so insignificant, so small. You treated me like an afterthought, like I didn't matter, always putting me last on your priority list. I feel like I'm being sucked into this never-ending abyss of darkness and sadness. You've knocked me down for the last time. No one will ever... They know that they took a lot of power away from you as the feminine, and they know the damage they did, and this is like a heavy burden that they carry. They could have felt like maybe you guys were too different. We come from 2 different worlds. I wish we could all just accept each other. They want peace. Love. See, I feel like you could have dealt with this with your masculine too. They just wanted peace, but it wasn't what you wanted. You wanted either to be with them or to know that for them to know they hurt you. And you wanted to be given an option to feel your emotions, but they just wanted to smooth things over. Mistakes in love, it's a part of growing, living, loving. We don't always make the best decisions. We cross boundaries and go after those that are not meant for us. Okay, this is the last one. I feel like this is the most significant one. Loneliness can feel so cold when we allow ourselves to wallow in that darkness. It's amazing how uplifting and comforting the right person, the right kind of love is. This is how your love makes my heart feel warm, loved, cherished, even... I don't know what it is, but I just feel like the masculines won't allow themselves to, like, really feel, you know, it just came through. When the rain is pouring in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, there is no one to dread. I feel there's I'm just getting this unfinished business feeling with them, guys. All right, I'm gonna get some last messages from Divine Masculine Messages. This is from Soul Shine Healing. You can find her on Etsy. Let's see. Please forgive me. And this was on the bottom, and I just... Okay, well, I split the deck and somehow it came back. Okay. What is some final messages the masculines want to communicate? Too many here. My head's been hurting the last couple of days. Let me know if you guys are experiencing that. I am struggling with an addiction. Well, there you go. You could have made them feel very, like, insecure because you could have seen that in them. You are beauty in my darkness. That's what I was just saying. Literally, like, you are the comfort to them. We are twin flames. Look at that, guys. I'm telling you. So they know deep in their soul. But it's almost easy to put you on a shelf because they know you'll always be there. They also don't want to drag you into this addiction that they're in. All right, guys. I hope this reading helps. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Bye.